Well, hello, beautiful Geminis. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me here, Gemini. I hope you're doing amazing. Let's get straight to your messages. This is the Empath's Oracle, and I want to pick up on these energies because of this eclipse that's going on. Guys, transforming empathetic absorptions. So you could be absorbing other people's energies at this time. Healing with Mother Nature. Accepting the past. Engaging with fears and doubts. Releasing emotional weight and establishing emotional boundaries. So you could have been absorbing other people's energies, and it's learning to deal with it all. It's learning to accept what is yours and what isn't yours emotionally. What's going on, Gemini? Envy. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Pride. Judgment. Could it be imagination? Am I imagining this? Or is this real? Like, have I been engaging with doubts and fears, or is this real? Is this my imagination? Am I imagining things? Let's see what's going on, Gemini. The self, gathering your power, resilience, finding your limitations, contemplating the future, asking questions. So somebody could be asking a lot of questions of you, Gemini. This is in action. It's the feminine here who is being inactive. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Maybe somebody is coming to you and you're absorbing, trying to get you to absorb their doubts, their fears. And someone may be asking you a lot of questions, Gemini, or questioning you. It's like trying to get you to engage in their doubts, in their fears. And it's like, well, I think this could be in your imagination. I think this could be someone's pride, not wanting to see something. There's pride and envy here. And it could be like, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I don't want to engage in other people's doubts. I don't want to engage in other people's fears. Setting emotional boundaries. It's like you're trying to gather your power. And it's like, I'm trying to heal from something. I am trying to get back. I'm trying to process everything. Gemini is trying to process it all. Is trying to say, well, why am I engaging in other people's fears and doubts when I am trying myself to keep, I've got to set up emotional boundaries here because I don't want to engage in other people's fears and doubts. I don't want to engage in that kind of thinking or being. Let's find out, Gemini. It's like, I know what I'm here to do. Like, I have a purpose. I know what I'm here to do. And my purpose does not include other people's doubts and fears and pride and envy. I don't know. Someone's trying to restrain, could be making a lot of accusations, or it's like working really hard to establish emotional boundaries. So someone's got fears and doubts, or they're doubtful, suspicious of someone cheating, or is this their own insecurities? Does this person love me, or engaging in fears and doubts? Could be someone's pride or ego. I don't know. Thinking why you could be absorbing other people's pain, other people's emotional wounds. This is like coming to you with their baggage. Is someone like then turning around and ignoring you? It's like, I've learned to set up emotional boundaries. It's not mine to absorb. You're learning to set up boundaries, Gemini, and you're learning I've got my own problems and I've got my own stuff that I'm dealing with, and I could be empathic here, and I've been absorbing other people's doubts. I've been absorbing other people's suspicions and doubts, and it's like, it's not mine to do this. I have learned to set up boundaries, and I've worked really hard to do this. And I'm not absorbing this energy. This could be, start crossing the reeds. The way it came is like somebody could be their fears, their doubts. It's like, so they could be sitting there talking to a lot of I don't know. I'm not meant to absorb this. This is not mine. Yeah, I'm not engaging in your fears, in your doubts, in your suspicions. Somebody could be acting like really suspicious, causing fear, causing doubt. And it's like I've had to learn to, I don't know, somebody could be depressed, somebody could be like, I've established emotional boundaries. I have had to trust my own self. I have had to remain independent. I've had to gather back my strength. I've had to gather back my independence, my confidence, and it's like That's empathic boundaries. I've had to learn that I've been absorbing other people's problems, other people's situations, other people's issues, other people's doubts, other people's fears, and I can't do this. I can't do it. I'm trying to heal myself. I am going to remain silent here. I may have to isolate myself for a while because I can't absorb all this negative energy. I don't know if it's negativity on the job, negativity in the workplace, but it's like having to establish emotional boundaries because someone's being really selfish here. And I choose to remain positive. I can choose to remain positive. I can choose to be happy. I can choose to be stable. I can choose to, I don't know, it's like when you're this light, I'm not meant to heal everybody. I'm not meant to take on the whole world. You know, God does that. Surrender your burdens to the universe. You're not meant to carry other people's problems on your back, other people's concerns, other people's fears, other people's worries. You are meant... Yeah, I can't do this. I can't. I've got to cut situations, people, places, and things out of my life. It's my choice. It's my choice. I can choose to live in negative energy. I can choose to live in a positive vibration. I can choose, look, this is my choice. This is my choice. This is my life. This is what I have to do for the betterment of me. It's not to say you don't love. It's not to say that you don't care. It's not to say that you don't care what happens to other people. But you are not meant to carry their burdens. They are meant to carry their own burdens. It looks like you're trying to heal. Now, I can't. I've got to remain in balance because this is making my energy feel unbalanced. I've got to remain balanced here for my higher good. I can't afford at this time, emotionally, physically, or financially, to be out of balance. I have to keep my own energy balanced. I cannot absorb your burdens. But they keep coming at you. And I gotta say no. I gotta keep blocking this. Look, I'm not trying to be ignorant here. I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm not trying to be thinking I'm better than you or you are better than me. I'm not trying to do any of that. But I am establishing emotional boundaries because of I've got to preserve my own energy. That's what it's saying. Emotional boundaries. I can't have this influence in my life. I cannot entertain negative energy. I cannot. Anger, resentment, frustration, and maybe somebody's angry at you because you blocked them. Maybe somebody's angry at you because you look, who do you think you are, Gemini? You think you're better than me, Gemini. You think that you're so good. You think this, you think that. No, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. No, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. I may have had to remove some friends and family here, and maybe even some lovers from my life to achieve my own balance. But I choose to live in peace, and I choose to live in harmony, and I choose to lead a balanced lifestyle. And I'd be glad to hear from you. I'd be glad to participate in your life, but not with this negativity, not with this I've had to say that to a lot of people, and every time I've said that to people, they get angry at me. But I've had to for my own preservation, because I am empathic and I do absorb other people's energy, and I do absorb other people's negativity that wasn't mine to absorb in the first place. Now I've had to set emotional boundaries, and this is what it's telling you to do. Whether they like the truth or whether they don't like the truth. So there could be some fight or argument that someone's having about this. Somebody could be going through a crisis. Somebody could be going through a financial crisis. Somebody could be having problems with their family. Somebody could be having problems at work. Somebody could be having all of those problems in all areas of their life. And it's like, enough's enough. I can't deal with this drama. I can't deal with all the negativity. I can't deal with all the... My brain feels like it wants to explode. I cannot possibly absorb all of this energy. I cannot possibly comprehend or absorb all of this. I'm not everyone's healer. I'm not everybody's friend. And I am sorry. But I cannot take anything more on my plate here. I am trying to heal myself. I am trying to set up emotional boundaries. And if that means friends are going to be angry at me, and if that means my coworkers are going to be angry at me, and if that means my family members are going to be angry at me, they're going to have to be angry at me. Because I'm choosing to focus on the lighter side of life. Keep that negative shit away from me. Gemini is going, keep that negative shit from me. I don't want to keep hearing about past. Oh my God. I'm trying to have a new beginning, and I've tried to transform. I don't want to keep repeating cycles. And it's someone's butt hurt about that. I don't care. It's like there could be jealousy and envy and imagination. So somebody could be saying, look, that's just all in your imagination. You're crazy, Gemini. That's all in your imagination. You're just imagining things, Gemini. No, I'm not. And I could be imagining everything at the same time, but I really don't care, because I have to follow my instincts and I have to follow my truth. I'm not going to be controlled by manipulation. So somebody could be, you could be questioning someone, Gemini, or they could be questioning you. Don't bring your fucking doubts into my life. Don't be jumping to conclusions. You could be saying to someone, Gemini, you could be saying to someone, look, I know the truth. Tell me the truth. And someone saying to you, you're crazy, Gemini. You're crazy to think that, Gemini. You're absolutely crazy. It's all in your imagination, Gemini. Your thoughts, whatever you're thinking. And Gemini's going, well, you know what? First of all, you're not crazy, Gemini, because there's some shit going on here. Somebody might be trying to make you feel stupid. Or somebody might be trying to make you feel like you're crazy, or that you have a vivid imagination, or you were just imagining something. No, you're not. No, you're not. You know, when someone picks up instinctually something that's going on, your instincts are the truth. They are. Don't let people call you, you're crazy, Gemini. You're imagining things, Gemini. No, Gemini is not imagining things, and Gemini is not crazy. You're brilliant. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind. You follow your own inspiration, your own ideas bringing you recognition. If you was to think like these people, you wouldn't be who you are. You're just being who you are. You may need to go to a class to research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. You're working toward real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. Cutting ties. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Or ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. If you have to go, do it with grace. Don't burn bridges. Roll the dice. It's time to put yourself out there. You're hiding your talents, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. Offerings. You'll be offered a new position or an investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. You may need to grin and bear something in order to maintain respect and keep your job. Or you need to smile and make nice to get the position that you want. Great match. You're on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. Courage. Ask what you're afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. Somebody could be settling for less and they tell you, Gemini, you're crazy. Oh, you're crazy. Or if it's you telling other people that they're crazy. Each person has their own path. Each person has their own purpose. And it's like you could be picking up, I don't know. I don't like how this person's energy is, Gemini, where they're like saying, highly suspicious of you or doubting you or causing doubt. You don't need that shit in your life at this time, especially through Mercury retrogrades or especially through eclipses. These are times where you have to be very courageous. These are times when you cannot be in a scarcity mindset. These are times where, we're in like rough times for a lot of people, but don't give in to the fear of those things. And it's like, do your own thing. Just do your own thing. And somebody is sitting here having fears and doubts and trying to impose their fears and doubts on other people at this time. Hell no. Mm-mm. Some of the most successful people I've ever met in my life are those who are in that bull energy of take charge energy. And it's like the the going gets tough, the tough get going. It's not a time to engage in self-doubt, not a time to engage in it's showing you that you're trying to gather your own strength, gathering up your own power here. Why is it that I have to keep the peace here, or to keep, well, why should I keep the peace here if I just choose to focus on the lighter side of life? But I mean, it's emotional boundaries, I'm telling you. A lot of anger, resentment, fighting, arguing, challenges, obstacles, instability. Somebody could be questioning you, you could be questioning someone else, and if someone tells you you're crazy, laugh at them. Or maybe someone's laughing at you, thinking you're crazy to be doing what you're doing, or crazy to be thinking what you're thinking. Something like that. Do your own thing. That's what makes everybody individual. You're not meant to follow the crowd, okay? You're not like everybody else, and you're not meant to be like everybody else, and you're not meant to do what everybody else is doing. You're meant to be doing what you're doing, and you're meant to be doing what you feel led to do. And why does somebody want to take your power from you in the first place? They're either going to support you or they're not going to support you. But don't sit and listen to all their naysaying. You don't have to be part of that. Why affect your energy by their energy? Why should you have to, because someone else has doubts, fears, or insecurities or suspicions, affect your energy? Adversity. I'll say, Jesus, this could be adversity on the job or with your career. This could be adversity affecting your job, affecting your household, affecting your finances. When you're in this adversity all the time, it wears on your energy, and whether you're an empath or not, but particularly if you are an empath. I don't buy into it. Someone's sitting in sorrow, and you are not going to manifest when you're sitting in an energy of sorrow. You cannot sit in the energy of sorrow and manifest. You could be questioning someone. They could be questioning you, Gemini. But either way, it's telling you you're not crazy. You're not imagining things, Gemini. Trust your intuition and set up those boundaries. You don't have to answer everybody's questions. You don't have to give everybody their answers. You are you. And that's just the way you are. That's the way Spirit made you. You don't have to change who you are to accommodate anyone. Take care.